How he loved them. How much the colonel loved his granddaughters, you will never know. Their laughter filled his black Mercedes the way a flock of starlings might fill a single tree with song. What he'd had to do that day, he'd done with a troubled heart. But now their laughter overwhelmed him with such inarticulable love he could hardly contain it, and neither could the empathetic little bomb in the engine which chose that moment to burst through the hood with self-obliterating joy. And the Mercedes burned in front of the courthouse, and the black smoke billowed and rose like a heart full of love, and the colonel rose too, like burning newspaper caught in the wind, a scrap of soot, then nothing, then unknowable. You will never know what dying is like. The colonel's granddaughters are still laughing in the back seat, or they are uncomfortable in the new bodies the bomb made for them. Oh, darling, darling, one of them recalled. You are burning up with fever, her mother's cool hand on her forehead, then the sense of slipping under into black sleep. She's asleep now, the voice said, turning out the light, closing the door. And in every hand smartphones made footage of their bodies, the heaps and twists of metal, the smoke uploaded, the wreckage to the screen-like sky, where it goes on burning forever. You will never know if dying is like that, the same scenes repeated across a larger mind than yours. Is it like a small girl with a high fever, asleep in a dark room, recollected for a moment as the brain closes down? She's asleep, the voices say. She is resting. My fleeting one, my obliterated device, my bit of pixelated soot. Hit pause, and the smoke stops. A black pillar that weighs the wreckage down. Then play. How much he loved them. Unknowable. What the colonel had done that day had troubled his heart, but the sound of his granddaughter's laughter lifted him high into the air like a scrap of burning paper blown from the street into the trees.